Hi all! So just another update vlog to show you what I'm working on. I've been doing some more on the Rings of Change blanket, but I've also started the shawl crochet along that's being done by Bob Wilson 123 in it. I think it's Bob Wilson 123. The Jessica shawl. So I've started that today as well, so I'm probably a little behind most people because I think it started, 16th, so a little while ago, but I've got some done. I'm doing it in DK weight. I know the video she's doing is an Aaron or something in it, but she did say about doing it in DK, and one of her test pieces was done in DK, so I'm doing that. And the yarn I've chosen is the Galaxy sequin one from King Cole. So I put the label somewhere to show you. Hold on. See this. Alright, we'll just show you on this one. Okay, this is the other colour I'm going to be doing it with. I'm going to be doing those two colours. But I have another ball of the other one. Hold on. That one will have a label on too. There we go. Apparently it's falling apart. What's with that? I mean, really? Come on. Been one of those days. Okay, so I'm doing the shawl, which I will show you in a minute, with the King Cole Galaxy DK. This one's the ocean colour, colour 722. I'm showing you it there. Focus for a second, didn't it? Yeah. Well, it seems to be going in and out of focus. But I think you probably got it. But anyway, yeah, so that's the Ocean 722. Focus on my face now would be nice. Come on, there we go. And then this one, they call it the Sun, which is colour 734. Hang on, let's turn off one of those lights. Mally, darling, do you just turn on the main light for me a minute? Let's see if adjusting the lights work, shall we? Wow, see now, look at the difference. That's my main light. See, this is my main light. This is what my main light looks like, which is why I always work with the side light, because you see, there's much greater difference. Let's see if having the main light on deals with the glare. Let's swap onto the lower light and get all these lights, sorry. No, it's not helping. Gotta swap that. You see the difference in my lights, it's ridiculous. You know, side lights are supposed to be the gentle light, and the main light's supposed to be the big light. In this house, it's the other way round in all of our rooms. But anyway, yeah, so these are the two colours I'm using. Hoping I got enough. I have a plan on what I want to do with the colours, the way to change it, but whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, so we'll wait and see as we go. Let's put them back in the project bag a minute so I don't lose them. My house is floating with Tesco's bags. These little bags that Tesco sell. I'm pretty sure I have every design they've done. They're everywhere. But anyway, so the shawl is called the Jessica shawl, and basically it's a granny stitch one. Let's see if I can hold it up the right way. The things weigh it down. So I might need to hold it up so. There we go. So we're working from the bottom there. That's where you can see the stitch markers. Oh, come out. But there we go. So that's what I've got done so far. So I've still got quite a way to go, obviously, before I do the edging. But basically, as you can see, it's just granny stitch with increase rows. You've got one increase row there, one increase row down the middle there, and then one increase row there. So it goes out like that. Isn't it pretty? So it's a semi-circle, a half circle, whatever you want to call it, shawl. So that would be blocked out straight, and then that will also have round. And it has a really pretty edging. I expect most of you's probably seen the actual shawl that she's shown and making on the pattern, but if not, check out the channel. I'm sure it's Bob Wilson 123, but let's just double check, because I somehow just turned my camera on. How did I do that? So yeah, Bob Wilson 123. So she's that on YouTube and Ravelry, and she has her own blog. So sorry, I'm in one of those moods. But yeah, check her out. Maybe join us on the crochet along. There's no group that I know of, but it's just her videos doing the crochet along. I think she linked to a Facebook page or group or something. I haven't looked yet. I need to have a look, but I only started it today. So I'd planned on doing some of these crochet alongs, like the shawl and the granny thing. And this one fits the bill for both, and I actually have another shawl I want to start as well. So I might actually take part in those crochet alongs that I originally planned on doing. I know I joined the Ravelry group for, oh, I can't remember now, but I joined one of the Ravelry groups for one of the crochet alongs. I think it was a shawl along. Let's have a look, shall we? See, this is why I should write everything down, because I never remember. Okay. Oh yeah, so I joined the Evan Gay's Crochet Podcast Ravelry group to do the Mojo Crochet Shawl crochet along. God, that is horrendous lighting, isn't it? Sorry. Which I planned, if you remember before, I was working on the, oh, it's upstairs, the Secret Pass. What is with my hands? Sorry, the Secret Pass shawl. Because I was umming and ahhing between the Secret Pass and what's the other one? Time something. Ugh, God. What is with me today? Let's check my notes. I am so sorry for this terrible lighting you're getting. So yeah, I was working on the Secret Paths. But what I want to do next is time something. I just got lost in time. There we go. I want to do the lost in time. That was the one I was going to do next. So I think that one I might start, because the other one's already started. I don't think I can put that one into the crochet along. I've not really done crochet alongs until this year, so I'm still learning how it all works, but I don't think I can. So I was going to start the lost in time. I've got an idea of the yarn from my stash. It's an ice yarn, but it's something I've had floating around for a while because I couldn't work out what to use it for. It's basically white with other colours in it. It's not a striping colour changing one. It's just they kind of had spots of colours in it. I'm not explaining that very well. I'll get it down at some point when I start the thing and you'll see it. So I was thinking of doing that one. The thing is I'm sure there was another crochet along that was mentioned that I wanted to take part in. Can't for the life of me remember where it was or what it was. Good like that, aren't I? But anyway, yeah. So I've been working on that shawl today. I planned on being further along on it, but I decided I wanted to finish off the row I was doing on my Rings to Change blanket, and then do one more complete row, because I want to do at least one row a day. I'm now on the third row for the day, after completing one, so I've done about 3.5 rows today, because 1 minute I was completing the end of the row I was already starting, and the next minute I'm on the third row. Well, I say minute, I looked up and it's been several hours has passed, but I was just so into it, I just carried on going. So this is what I'm on. I'm working on this purple row here at the moment, so if we go here, you can see the purple's not done on that. But this is what I've got done so far. So as you can see, that's the crocodile stitches, and I've done past that. So the last time I spoke to you, I just around here I was starting on the line for the crocodile stitches, and those on my Instagram account and my Facebook account will know that I put a picture up of the crocodile stitches and the blanket out yesterday. I think I put it out yesterday. Did I put it out yesterday? I know one of these days I put out a photo of it. I let it all out on the floor and put a photo out. I will do that again, hopefully for the thumbnail for this, to show the now extra chunk I've put in. But I think it's coming along quite nicely. What do you think? I think so. We're getting there. Can anyone else not say "what do you think" without thinking of Christine from Simply Now Logical? It's just, she's ruined the words for me. Those of you who don't know who I'm on about, you should check her out. She's really cool. But you'll soon know what I mean by the "what do you think." But yeah, so I'm really impressed with how quickly I got through the crocodile stitch. That I thought would take me ages, but actually I got through that really quickly. What took the time was these star stitches, which I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, because as I said, lighting is terrible. Well, this row here is the star stitch rows, and I don't think you're going to see it because lighting terrible. But yeah, that's actually 2 rows, even though it's the same colour. It's 2 rows because I did test it with doing the 1 row I would normally do and then doing the blue after, which you normally would, and I didn't like it. I preferred to finish the star stitches with the same colour I started them with, so it's actually 2 rows of the purple before going on to the blue. But I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks alright. I think it kind of gives a banner around the blanket, so I think it adds to it rather than taking away from it. I quite like the way it looks on the back, to be honest. That's quite cool as well. But this is the pretty side with all those crocodile stitches, which I'm really liking. It was an unusual way to work on it because you do the base ones up to here and then you work the crocodile stitch back down that way before then re-adding yarn onto the top to work the rest. So it was an unusual way, which I've never worked doing it that way before. All my crocodile stitch stuff I just worked in straight lines, no going backwards and forwards. But I think it worked out quite well and I think it looks really pretty. So yeah, I will get this spread out on the floor and get another photo, which I'll insert around here somewhere hopefully, but it should hopefully be the thumbnail anyway, so you should be able to see it. So yeah, that's what I've got done. I really should be working on my second tree for the crochet along thing, because I've shown you the one I've completed, which was for the crochet along, but obviously I'm doing that blanket for my mum. But I still haven't done a second Santa, and that was for January. I mean, I have one of each, and you know, at the end of the day, my mum's blanket can have the ones I make first, and any second ones I do for the second blanket can be done whenever I feel like it, because that's not an order, and so it's one that's just going to be either used for myself. Originally I planned on sticking around here, but now this will be going on there, so chances are I'll probably just sell the other centre blanket. Yeah, the Christmas blanket. So yeah, there's not much to report. I've got more doctor's appointments and hospital appointments and things all coming up over the next couple of weeks, so that'll be busy. And I don't know if any of you have heard it. It's a UK based social media group called Next Door, and basically it's where you add yourself to the group and it shows you your neighbours, and it actually shows you the houses of your neighbours. We all put our addresses in so you can see them, and then you can advertise things and sell things and all sorts, you know, and just general things. But one of them on there, one of my neighbours, is wanting to start a creative writing group. And though I've always loved the idea of creative writing, I know nothing about it. But she was really great. She said it doesn't matter that I know nothing, just showing an interest is more than enough. And she said I could go along. And she's even made sure that the place we're doing it in one of the church halls in the village. We have like 3 of the damn things. But yeah, so she's checked there that my wheelchair can get in and out, which hopefully it can. And when I explained about my agoraphobia and things, and my problems with speech and words sometimes, she said that I don't have to speak unless I feel comfortable speaking, and if I have trouble with my writing, I can take my iPad to take the notes on as well. She was really nice. Turns out she has fibromyalgia as well. I have no idea what, oh. That's words with friend notification, but it was odd. It doesn't normally, I suppose it's because it's underneath my blanket and underneath my tablet, so it's a little muted, but it sounded weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go along that. I'm pushing my agoraphobia to my limits, going not only out on my own because Duncan won't be back from work, so I have to get myself there, but I'm going to have to ride my wheelchair there, so I'm going to have to make sure someone can lift it out for me before I go. And then I'm going to meet people I've never met before, doing something I've never done before. So this is severely pushing my limits, but the only way I'm going to get better is if I push my limits. So I have to do it. So I'll need lots and lots of positive energies on Monday the 26th, about 7:30 I think it is I'm going, that's UK time, because I really want to get there and go. I think it'd be really good for me in so many ways. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know what to expect, but yeah, so I'm going to go along. So I've put a yarn order in to be able to finish off that panda's outfit. And order extra yarn so I can actually make some of the other toys, because obviously I only bought 1 ball of each, which won't make anywhere near enough toy, but I wanted to check the colours and that first. So I've ordered enough to be able to make a few of those cuddlies as well, hopefully. Depending on what outfits I decide to do with them too, depends on how many toys I can make. I will need more stuffing, but I'm hoping to put a wholesale order in for the stuffing so that I don't have to spend so much on it. Yeah, so I haven't really got much else coming up and happening with it. It's in silence because my brain has fried. I'm 17 minutes in and I have nothing else to say. Probably good for you. But yeah, I haven't finished my 5D painting. I haven't done any more on it since my last video because I really want to do that on video. I enjoyed working on it and relaxing while chatting to all of you guys. So I'm hoping to do some more of that next week. But we'll see how I'm feeling and how my appointments go, because I don't know the dates, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them are next week. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment on the Wednesday. Oh, my scan's not until the week after, because that's on the 5th, so that's the Monday after. My DSA assessment is on the 27th, so that's the Tuesday. And of course I got the social thing on the Monday, so I actually got something on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday next week. That's a shocker. I think I'm okay Thursday and Friday. I don't think I've got anything on. Hope not. I keep thinking I have, but I can't think of it right now. I'll have to check my diary at some point and have a look. Yeah, so the thing I'm really waiting for is my scan, but that's not until the 5th. I'm still waiting for my medical records to come through. It's been... Well, they said she was on holiday for half term, so it was the whole of last week that I was waiting for her to come back off holiday to do it. And now it's been a week since they're back off half term, and it's still not been done. And, you know, once I filled in the form, all they have to do is, like, basically flick a switch on the computer to say I'm allowed to access it. So why haven't they done it? I need that access for my PIP forms, so I really wish they'd hurry up, because I actually have to get my PIP forms in by the 5th of March. we've already had an extension, so I can't do it again. So if I can't get hold of my medical records, I'm actually just going to have to send the info that I currently have and hope for the best. But oh, I want to go to Annie's to buy more yarn. I know I've just put a yarn order in, but Annie's doesn't sell the Stylecraft toy making stuff that I use, so I have to get that online. I can get the DK weights and that, and the baby weights stuff, full play and all that, from my wholesalers, but they don't sell the chunky, so I have to get that from Wool Warehouse. I mean, I don't have to get it from Wool Warehouse, I have to get it online. And why not get it from Wool Warehouse, where I know it's good business, I get good customer service. I've used Demors, I don't know what it's pronounced, but I've used them a couple of times, and I mean, the service hasn't been brilliant. Delivery takes a while, and often there's stuff missing that they have to send at a later date. They do have a lot of emails coming through for offers and things, which is good, but I don't know, I prefer the service from Wool Warehouse. I mean, you get those pretty bags for starters. I like those bags, but it's just, even if it takes 3-4 days for my stuff to arrive, I know it's arriving in good condition, packaged well, taken care of, whereas some of the stuff I've had from Demors it's not been particularly good. In fact, one package was practically half open when it arrived, which could have been the couriers, but you know, at the end of the day, you should wrap your packaging enough that it doesn't come open. I've never had any complaints about any of my stuff coming open, but so I'd hope it hasn't, but I usually double or triple wrap all my stuff when I post things out, because usually it's got a nice layer of tissue paper and then a ribbon around it, usually a little packet of sweets in it too, and then it'll have another bag around it if I've got the bag spare, and then it goes into the envelope. And so if it's in a box, then it goes into a bag and then into the box. So I wrap quite well so that hopefully nothing falls out. It wouldn't hurt them to try doing that themselves. You know, bit of extra duct tape around it, you know, keep it safe. You'd be surprised some of the amount of taping I've done on some of my stuff. The stuff that was going over abroad to Italy and America and that was really seriously wrapped. They would have had to take scissors to the top bit that I left open for them, because the amount of tape on the rest of it wasn't coming off. There's no way I was having that fall out in transit. Especially my mermaid towels, that was a lot of money to lose. Yeah, I've been catching up on my YouTubers, trying to get to see all the new people from after the shout-outs. So it's been interesting watching quite a few new ones. I don't know if there's anyone I've not got to yet. I'm working through my list. I was doing really well working my way through the list, going down alphabetically because it's just easier. The YouTube app on PlayStation 4, it used to have this one style that annoyed the hell out of me, because you had to scroll across all the little circle heads to get to who you wanted, click on them, see if there's any videos you have missed yet. If not, go back, scroll all the way back through again, click on them, and rinse and repeat. And then they changed it so that the subscriptions were down the side, so as you clicked on the name, it would bring up the videos to the side, so I could easily see what ones I may have missed. Instead, they've now changed it back to that really annoying scroll all the way along. So I don't know if I'm missing anyone's videos, but I'm hoping not. My camera's moaning at me again because it's been 24 minutes, and so it's almost time to stop, so I better say bye. So I will catch you all later, and hopefully I'll get a nice photo of this put up so you can see it. So until whenever I film again, you will take care. Bye!